Back to Alien Space Education. My name's Andy. I'm the host of this amazing show. Obviously, you can check everything out on Space for All Education, and please join if you want a more detailed version of these podcasts. So today's lesson basically is on our next door neighbour, the red planet known as Mars. Highly in the news a lot recently because we're planning to go there. And it's a focal point of future space missions. So this is a really exciting episode for me, and I hope you enjoy. So let's start off. Mars has captured the human imagination for centuries because there's a little red dot in the sky, and we often refer to it as red planet because of that. Its reddish appearance, Mars has become subject to mythological, literary, and scientific inquiry. So we're always looking for new things in space, always. And this little red dot just seems to be, that's really different. Let's have a look at it. So in the 19th century, astronomers like Giovanni Schiaparelli and Percival Lowell believed they saw canals on Mars, sparking theories about advanced Martian civilizations. While these canals turned out to be an optical illusion, the idea of life on Mars and fueled many science fiction, from H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds to Tom Bradley's The Martian. You've even got the film John Carter as well. So there's always different things. Because of this, we're always looking for fantastic things. And because it's our closest neighbour, just maybe there's something there we don't know. Our technology has advanced since then, but it's still advancing now. So, did our understanding of Mars? Space agencies around the world, particularly NASA, have sent numerous missions to study Mars close up, reading both a familiar and an alien planet. So some things are very common and some things are very different. I wonder what they could be. So Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, the second smallest in our solar system, despite Mars is a planet of extremes. One of the most striking features on the surface of Mars, which is covered in an iron oxide and iron rust, which gives it the red colour, is given that coloristic red colour. Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, which stands about 13.6 miles high, 3 times bigger than Mount Everest. That's huge. The planet also boasts Valles Marineris, a canyon system that stretches over 2,500 miles, 10 times longer than the Grand Canyon. So not only has it a giant volcano, it has a massive scar on it. The only way I describe it is a massive scar, a giant valley that we can see from Earth. And that's what sparked these interests. How can we say it's so big and a big scar on it? Where did it come from? How did this happen to it? Not only that, Mars has a thin atmosphere composed mostly of carbon dioxide, trace amounts of nitrogen and argon. This thin atmosphere means that the planet can't retain heat, leading to extreme temperature fluctuations from as high as 70 degrees Fahrenheit during the day down to minus 190 degrees Fahrenheit at night. So we can't breathe, and because the atmosphere is so thin, temperature fluctuates. We've got an ozone layer, and we have clouds and all that. It helps keep the heat in, and the magnetic field around us, it helps keep that heat in. On Mars, that is weak, therefore it's all escaping. So when we go there, we have to wrap up extra warm and stay warm. And especially during the night time, we need to make sure we are generating heat to keep us warm, because we don't want to freeze in our sleep. That won't be good. So we progress further by looking at the search for life. We're always looking to see if there's life outside in the solar system, outside in the universe. So we're better than look at our next door neighbour. So the question whether life exists on Mars is one of the most intriguing in planetary science. While we haven't found definitive proof of life, we have uncovered some compelling evidence. So we haven't found the actual signs of life, but found evidence that there was life, or there could be life. Mars' surface is too harsh for life as we know it. Extreme cold, high radiation, and a lack of liquid water have scientists believe billions of years ago Mars was much warmer and wetter. ancient river valleys, lake beds, and minerals that formed in water all point to a time when Mars could have supported micro, micro, microscopic life. So what it's saying is, when the dinosaurs were around, or maybe before the dinosaurs were around, billions of years ago, we're not saying how far, as we honestly don't know, Mars could have had water. Now, we all know we grew from water, our history of evolution, everything like that. So maybe Mars did as well. But then the atmosphere disappeared and it lost the life. So what's happened to it? Where's it gone? Or was there life at all? We know that there are things changing on Mars and we are learning to understand it better. Such as recent missions like Mars Curiosity rover has discovered organic molecules in the Martian soil, carbon-based components that are the building blocks of life. These findings suggest that Mars may have had the right conditions to support life in its history. So maybe Mars was as close to the Sun as we are in the habitat zone. Maybe it's closer, maybe it did, and as it's drifted away, it's lost its atmosphere and therefore can't support life. Maybe that's the future of what Earth will be. Who knows? The search for life continues. NASA's Perseverance rover, which is exploring the Jezero crater for ancient river delta, could have more clues about Mars's habitability. I apologise for my stammer. We are still looking. We're still learning. We are still taking baby steps looking at this. There's still so much more we can learn, and we have to learn. Maybe there is life as we don't know it. Or maybe there was life as we know it. We just don't know how things are going. Because of that, Mars is a subject to scientific curiosity. It's also a focus of human exploration. NASA's Artemis program aims to send humans to Mars in 2030. That's 6 years away. We're recording this in 2024. So if you listen, depending on when you listen to this, it could be even 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year away. We don't know. I don't know when you listen to it. The thing is, we are planning to go to Mars. We will discover what is there. And the only way we can discover it is by going. So we are going. The goal is to establish a sustainable presence on the planet. Companies like SpaceX are also working on ambitious plans to colonize Mars, envisioning a future where humans become a multi-planetary species. So not only are we going to go to the moon and colonize the moon, we're also going to go to Mars and colonize Mars. Maybe you should go to Mars. Maybe if you study really hard and do really, really well, you can go. Maybe you can find if there is life there. The challenges are immense. The long duration of space travel, life support systems, protecting the astronauts from radiation, the solar radiation and others. But the potential rewards are equally great. Mars could be the first step towards humanity's future in space. So it's crucial we take these baby steps now, learn what we can, discover what we can, and make space safe. Think about, if you look back 100 years ago, cars were brand new and no one thought they were safe. And the maximum speed you could go was 5, 10, 20 miles an hour. Now we're travelling up to 100 miles an hour because cars have got safer over the decades. As we travel to space, as we travel to other planets, we will learn how to make it safer, how to make things better, how to enjoy these travel trips and extend the missions to go even further into space because we learn more and we can do more. I hope this encourages you to study harder. I hope this means that you will look to the future and think, do you know what? I want to go and I will study and be part of that future. Help us get there because there's a lot we don't know. We need your help. I hope you've enjoyed this. Next episode will be coming soon. Take care.